Hi there, this is day 2 of my 28-day attempt to learn the Regulator by Clutch. So I'm going to be practicing only 10 minutes a day. Now, one of the things that has been very difficult, or that I found challenging, is that after the session finished, I found myself noodling around for a little bit. Not for too long, maybe for about 10, 15 minutes, because it is so fun to play, and I didn't realize it was going to be that fun to play. So that's one thing. Please don't hold it against me. I'm gonna show you where I'm at when I set the timer, and I don't think it'll look like that I've come leaps and bounds since the last video. So I think I'm still being true to the practice. Now, one of the other reasons why I'm doing these videos is because I want to show you how I would coach someone in building a habit. And so one of the things that I noticed was that I really haven't made this habit as small as it can be. Basically, when you're making a habit as small as it can be, you want it to be a behavior that you can't say no to. Now, in order for me to create these videos, I have to set up my microphone, and I have to, I guess, think about what I'm going to say and talk about habit design. And so there are a few little bits of overhead there. If I were to coach someone on the habit of playing 10 minutes of guitar every day, I wouldn't recommend that they be YouTubing it, because that's extra overhead. But I wanted to share my progress with you guys, and so that's where I'm at. And I'm a little bit more I guess I'm a little bit more experienced with building habits, so I can up the level of difficulty. But if we were working together, that's the kind of advice I might give for that particular aspect. So I'm going to start the timer. My guitar is in drop D, unlike yesterday. And we're going to rock. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to revisit what I played yesterday. As you can see, I haven't come leaps and bounds since yesterday, but it's better than when I started yesterday. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, so it's not perfect, but it's getting there. So I'm just going to move on to the next bit. My approach for this isn't to perfect each piece and then move on. It's to learn how to play the entire thing. And when I say learn how to play, I want to just be able to play it without even looking at the music, because that way it's more in the muscle memory, and it'll be easier to play. I can play it anywhere without needing to have my computer set up. So, okay, so I'm just going to play through the next section, which looks quite similar. So it goes. So there's a little, so in the first phrase, which sounds, so there's that bit, but in the second bit, it play that pretty much the same way, except there's a little there's a little note here on the seventh fret of the G string that is, yeah, it makes it a little bit more spicy. So let's see. Once again, I think I got the first part of that second phrase down. So I'm just going to skip straight to the part that I'm struggling with, which is moving over to that seventh fret. Thing is, also. Now I'm seeing subtle differences now between the first phrase and the second phrase. So this is the first phrase. So that this note isn't there in the second phrase. Okay, so I'm gonna try the second phrase now. So it's got that 2 like double time, and then as normal. Oh, and there's a so instead of so in the first phrase. So this 3 is actually replaced by a G. Okay, that's something to look out for as well. Once again, second run. So I thought I had the first part of the second run down, but it seems that there's a lot of things that I missed. So I was clearly overconfident there. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge hopping to this, because in the first run I had this 3, and then it was just a matter of bringing this finger up, but I'm not sure how much that made sense. But it looks like the second run is going to be a lot more spicier than the first one. I feel like I'm jumping ahead to the second part of the second run, so I'm just going to try and get this first part down. Okay, getting there. That reaching over to the 7th fret here it's proving to be a bit of a challenge, but it's what I signed up for. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the first run just to make sure that I'm still okay with that. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. My hand's already getting used to getting up to this 7th fret, which is A, D. It's a D note. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just going to concentrate on the second phrase for a bit. skipped ahead. I really like that run. Uh, in when Clutch plays this song, I really like the intro. So I think that's why I'm having a lot of fun, despite it being quite difficult. Okay, that's good enough, I think, for me to move on to the next bit. Even though I'm still struggling a bit to get this like to reach over and get this to get that. I'm still willing to move on. I think it's yeah. I think I'm just excited to get to the next bit. Okay, so. Hmm. Ah, that's time up already. Well, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I yeah, hope me playing the same thing over and over again isn't too painful to watch. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video.